What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Montyverse, and today we are continuing our journey through Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 1, and today we have a very cool episode with another pretty iconic monster, and that is Episode 8 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, I Guy. Nikki, are you ready for this?
I'm ready. I wonder if the title's a reference to Alpha, maybe, but I guess I'll find out.
I guess we will find out. Ay, Alpha's a legend.
That is true.
But, you know what? I don't even remember if there's a pun in here, so we will find out. So, are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's hit it.
Let's jump right into Episode 8 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, starting right now. Yeah. Rita's skin for 10,000 years looks great.
Oh, I agree. I don't know what she looked like before, but I'll just assume she hasn't aged a day.
Yeah, I mean, she looks great. I mean, Finster has a lot of clay. Mm-hmm. Must have been doing some sort of clay mask for her.
Oh, nice. Masks can do wonders.
Listen, she's been having a spa day in that dumpster.
I was gonna say, I mean, she probably had nothing else better to do, so why the hell not?
Billy. Cotton candy. Man, now I want cotton candy. Well, we're not starting at the juice bar for once.
Or school.
They
have lives.
I hope this is gonna work.
Come on, you gotta have faith. Just relax, alright?
Okay. Yo, Billy's lab is sick.
Goggles on, everyone.
For a teenager, yes.
This is more phenomenal.
More phenomenal.
Okay, here
Whoa,
goes.
Cyclops. Whoa.
This is unbelievable!
Yeah, he's a teenager created VR.
So Billy invented VR.
Yeah.
Where is Billy's money?
I know, right?
You get my man Billy paid. You all stole his concept.
Yeah.
Oh, well, he invented it.
Where's his money then?
Well, I guess Billy helped.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Billy's the Wozniak.
To the job?
To his job.
There's a boy with the Power Rangers. I want to steal his intelligence and make it my own.
That's actually, I can see why she would want that.
Yeah,
fair.
This guy's actually intelligent.
Of course you do.
Going up was fun, but then coming down. Man, this thing for sure.
Whoa. No hesitation.
Billy, my machine.
Billy, screw your safety, dude.
I was gonna say, he seems very calm like the other kids around the putties.
You know what? This kid is probably the best kid yet.
Oh yeah.
He didn't freak out about the putties. He's just like, yo, stay away from my stuff, dog. Wait, why are they shouting 1, 2, 3, 4?
I know.
Like Jason's in a black belt. This is actually really cool that they're all like protecting the kid.
It's cool, but this also has to be one of the most awkwardly choreographed fights that they've filmed so far. Also, this is probably the most slow-mo I've seen them use.
Yeah. They're probably padding time. They probably didn't get the shots they wanted.
Gotcha.
Look at that kick, though. Walter Jones getting up. Reused that same shot like 17 times.
You okay, Willy?
Yeah.
But it's also good to see... Oh my god, it's Billy and Willy.
Aw, that's cute.
And they're also dressed in the same exact outfit, just like lighter shades.
I thought we used the
Finster. Always working.
You remember? I got.
Yeah, I remember.
Sent him down to capture the smartest children of the planet.
What?
His main weapon was his large main eye, which could leave his body, and inside of which he would capture the children and steal their intelligence.
Yes, I remember now. He was delightfully evil.
Wait, but she was captured for 10,000 years. How could she remember Eye Guy stealing children in 1990s Japan?
Oh, I assumed it was like recently, like when they weren't going after the Rangers.
We gotta hurry.
Okay, so where do we set up?
What a
I'm stationing
D-bag.
at the table over there.
He's like, you gotta finish, you gotta set up, or else you're gonna be disqualified. What a judgmental little prick, man. I'd fight that guy for Willy.
Quasitronic circuitry's acting up again.
Dude, I hate when the Quasitronic circuitry acts up.
Don't worry about it.
Because you have
We'll get it under
experience,
control.
right?
Yeah.
The judge is gonna be very impressed with your holo game. I promise.
If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't even be here. Thanks, Billy.
Don't sweat it.
Billy is awesome. Billy is the anti-Donatello. Oh, look at that! Look at that little, like...
Oh my god.
Billy is the anti-Donatello.
I got it.
That's a high compliment.
Yeah. Eye Guy, very iconic monster.
Ooh.
Remember him vividly.
I can see why. He looks creepy as
You're
hell.
a sight for sore eyes, your loveliness. It is good to see you again. I assume that I can be of service to you?
Yeah.
Aye, aye, my queen.
I love the puns. Aye, aye.
What's going on in here?
4th annual fair.
If it's a fair, where are all the rides?
Oh my god.
It's a science fair, drumhead.
So is the implication that Skull can't read good?
Full of nerds.
I think he could read. He just didn't know what a fair was.
I don't want to catch
Alright.
any nerditis.
Oh my god.
Is that like...
Come on, we're gonna have some fun.
Must have been a nerditis pandemic
What do we
in
have?
the 90s.
Yeah, what do we have here?
Cool! Come on, Skull, spray something!
What?
Wait, did that just make his pants
Is
disintegrate?
Angel Grove like a breeding ground for hyper-intelligent inventor children?
Me, you numbskull!
Is Angel Grove a think tank?
Maybe.
Put it down, Skull.
This guy invented either...
If it isn't the
Acid?
King Geek himself.
Don't you feel a little out of place here? After all, an IQ is required.
Oh,
This is all the IQ
bird.
Yeah, this is all the IQ I need.
Yo, Billy's turned into a savage.
All you need is a club. You make a perfect caveman.
Yeah.
Are dust. Yeah, you are dust.
Temper.
Oh yeah.
Watch out!
Having fun, Skull? Huh?
Got him. Got him. Whoa, nice move, Billy.
Now you've got me really ticked.
Come on, let's Willy's pose us out of here.
Yo, Billy's got some muscles, dude.
Cheers, just to show us how it works.
Hey, you guys over here. We've got just
The fashion machine?
What does that even mean?
I guess we're about to find out. Oh, the funky fashion machine.
2 fashion makeovers coming up.
Wait, what?
So it just dresses them?
What? This is hyper invasive. What is going on?
Also, why do they need confetti? What? And did their makeup too?
And gave them wigs. I'm terrified. That machine is a monster.
But like, how are these, like you said, these teenagers?
Professor?
This isn't a playground. Your thoughtless antics could wreak havoc on the other competitors.
What? Willy did nothing.
You're disqualified.
What?
Look, sir, it wasn't his fault.
My decision is final.
What an a-hole, yeah.
He literally had nothing to do with it. If anything, shouldn't the girl, like the...
Why do Bulk and Skull never get in trouble?
Right. Or like, you can even argue the girl with the fashion machine did more than he did.
Willy literally did nothing. He didn't...
I know just how he feels. I'm gonna go after him, okay?
I'm coming with you, man.
Wait, Billy, you know how how do you know how this feels?
They've been punished for things they didn't do.
That's fair.
But like, what the
Man,
hell?
what a bummer. Poor Willy.
The authority figures at that school are horrible.
Terrible. Angel Grove, breeding ground for geniuses, and all the teachers are idiots.
Can't believe it. It was my best invention yet, and it was disqualified.
Willy gets inner monologue.
Who are you? What do you want with me?
Your genius will be appreciated where I'm taking you.
Okay.
Wait, did I miss it? How did its design change so drastically?
Well, I don't know.
I mean, we know the real reason.
Yeah. Okay. Two things. We have our second child kidnapping in a row.
Yeah.
And guy just put him on a gyroscope.
Willy! Yes!
It's very concerning that they can't find this kid. Yeah, they lose so many kids.
Willy! Willy, where are you?
Oh man.
Hey guys, look over here.
Oh no, his
It's Willy's
conductor's
lucky
hat.
cap. Something must have happened.
Oh man, this could be serious.
I'm glad we're just finding out now. That's his lucky cat.
I mean, they gave him a lot of luck, to be honest.
Yeah, it wasn't working very well.
Lucky cap.
It's Zordon. He's calling us in. Prepare to teleport.
Yeah.
Zordon, what do you know about Willy's disappearance?
Your suspicions are correct. Rita is responsible. Behold the viewing globe.
Wait, did they suspect Rita at all?
The boy is being held prisoner within the internal vortex, a world located inside Guy's main eye. Rita wishes to gain control of Willy's powerful mind.
Well, how do we set him free?
Guy's main eye must be destroyed. Only then will Willy be released and the creature stopped.
Okay. At least it's a practical kidnapping.
It's morphin' time.
Yeah. Oh, that's the first time they did like an in-depth morphing sequence. Even though it was completely out of sync, they still attempted it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's get to work.
They're really good at finding the bad guys right away.
I know, because usually Zordon will tell them where they are.
Yeah. He's like, oh, by the way, well, you guys were just in the park. Yeah.
Go for the main eye. We've got to get Willy out of there.
Yeah, Billy. Yeah, I love how Billy's, like, assertive this episode. Really good.
Rangers, bring them together.
They're not messing around.
That's also a gun.
Yeah. It's not really a lance, though, but it's okay. I know that it's not intentional, but it seems like whenever a kid's involved, they like don't mess around and they just go for like the heavy artillery fairly quickly.
Oh, that animation.
I love it. Man, so many hills.
They still got Willy.
We gotta get his Willy.
No, this is a family show, sir.
Sorry.
Billy, my sensors show that Guy has his main eye hidden in another part of the park. Leave the others to fight and track down the eye.
What?
The eye in a forested area just south of your location.
Alright, this is a Billy episode.
Billy, you must hurry.
On my way, Zordon. You guys keep him busy. I'm going after the main eye.
At least that gives justification for the way they have the separate
It's also
designs.
great because we haven't really got a Billy episode, and 8 episodes in, you really see the evolution of Billy. Like, he's a lot more, he's not afraid anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, he just jumped in the way of that. Nice shot, Billy. Billy one shot.
That's it.
pretty sure that was a few episodes ago.
Oh, I'm glad he got his eye back. I'm glad they justified that by having the eye float back in. Even though Billy destroyed it?
Enough is enough! We need dinosaur power!
Yeah! Yeah, Jason! Enough is enough. We do need dinosaur power. Poor volcano has to erupt every time the pterodactyl comes out of it.
Zach here. All systems go.
Yeah.
Billy here. Let's finish it.
Trini here, ready for action. Let's get this bug-eyed freak.
All right, Rangers, let's power up.
Kimberly never says her name.
Neither does Jason, for that matter.
Well, he's the leader. Like, they're letting Jason know, like, hey, we're online.
It's like they know they need to give her the opportunity to give a one-liner.
Yeah. Kimberly's like, listen, you know I'm here. Alright? I carry the show sometime. I let the boys have the one-liners. This episode, you're welcome. But usually I do them.
Oh my god, that animation for the eye.
I love how they always just try the tank mode. I would love how the tank mode never ever does anything, but at least they give it a shot. At least they're like, we'll try it out. Pew pew.
Activated.
Punch him in the eye. Oh no! Shot his eyes at them.
Megazord, engage.
Okay, so now he called it the Megazord. I guess they're trying to establish a different name from Power Sword.
Which is smart.
Jason's sword is the Power Sword. This poor...
I know, right?
Has Willy...
What?
His main eye's been open a bunch. Has Willy been, like, moving this whole time?
And, like, not really taking his intelligence very quickly.
Willy,
You're free.
Willy just shot out of him.
That's right. I guess you've had a pretty big day, huh?
yeah, I'll say.
So you can always tell when it's new footage because the American suits have these super thick padded necks.
Yeah, aren't they the greatest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how'd they go away
Whoa.
and come back?
Willy just didn't realize that there are 5 Rangers.
Yeah, I know, right?
5 friends that are all wearing the same colors. Like, they probably demorphed in front of him, and Willy was just like, hey guys, you just missed it. The Power Rangers were here.
I owe you an apology, Willy. It seems I overreacted to something that wasn't your fault.
You think?
Thank you, sir. I hope you'll allow my invention to be included in the competition.
Of course, Willy. In fact, I've given your invention first prize. Congratulations.
First of all, this guy should be fired. Second of all, how did he get this job as judge of the science fair?
I mean, I will say this, to his defense and the defense of most of the adults in the show, they at least admit they were wrong eventually, which cannot be said for most authority figures in kids shows.
We want our clothes back.
Yeah. We want our clothes back.
Sure. We washed and
I'm not touching this scene. Wait, what?
Oh, they shrunk.
How do you shrink leather?
Or maybe they just stole the original and replaced it with a smaller one to mess with them.
Listen, if Kimberly and Trini had time, Kimberly and Trini shouldn't have even had time to do that.
Well, maybe they didn't do it. Maybe the friend with the machine did it.
Okay.
Like, that would actually track. That would
in
track.
the time of things, they've been gone this entire time.
No.
They have not been back to the science fair.
Oh, no. There's no way that they were responsible for that.
Listen, I can't get over this teacher. What an a-hole. Like,
yeah.
not only did he give poor Willy,
right,
like he hurt Willy so bad that Willy got a scene just to brood in the lake, like, and with the voiceover, like he's the goddamn Batman. Like, this is how bad this professor was. Then all of a sudden he's like, oh, I actually did my job and checked your invention, and you won this. Congratulations, you won this science. He's a drunk. I think he's a drunk.
I mean, possibly, but again, it's just such a trope for authority figures in kids shows to be just so painfully incompetent that the fact that between him and the principal, like, are willing to admit, like, you know what, I was actually wrong.
Yeah.
Like, they still suck, but it's like, you know what? The fact that they at least, like, didn't follow through on it's like, that's more than a lot of them will do.
I feel like the show is starting to have fun with itself now because they named a character that they dressed just like Billy, Willy, and there's so many times throughout the episode I didn't know if they were saying Billy or Willy, and I kind of love that. I mean,
they were basically interchangeable as far as characterization.
I love that Billy has this like sci-fi, like neon mad scientist laboratory. We don't explain it. We don't need to know. Billy's just smart.
He's just that much of a certified genius.
I love how Billy and this kid invented VR 30 years before it was invented in our time. Man, Billy must be very rich in the Power Rangers universe.
You would
hopefully.
And hey, unless he wants to keep it to himself for whatever reason, which is fair enough. But
no, Billy's spending money. He's building Billy things.
I mean,
I almost spoiled some things, and I held back, but yeah, Billy be Billion.
Billy be Billion.
I also was like really proud of the show. I was gonna say up until they broke this, I was like, oh, they do a great job of portraying smart people as nerds, but not like the stereotypical dorky nerds.
Like they're not Poindexter.
Like Revenge of the Nerds, like right. Or like 80s, 90s nerds, like, where everyone's just like
glasses, suspenders, pocket protectors.
Like Billy has glasses. Billy was wearing denim suspenders, like denim overalls.
But he's not a loser.
But he's not like the stereotypical nerd character. Like he's confident. He's assertive. He's dorky at times and he's clumsy at times, but. Like they had that one stereotype. They had to throw one in. There was that one guy who had a gun that either melted, disintegrated
their pants,
or turned Bulk's pants invisible. I don't know what happened, but yeah.
Again, all things considered, he was just a side character and there's all kinds of varieties of nerds. They had one girl who was a nerd who was very fashion forward. So there's diversity among the types of nerds.
No, I just liked it. And then I saw that one guy and I'm like, oh, don't do it. Don't make every other person in the science fair. Like a super nerdy nerd. But no, I like Billy. I like that Billy got to be very assertive this episode. And he kind of, not only did he take the lead, but Jason being a good leader. Because I always have to bring it back to Jason. Jason let him take the lead. He's like, all right, Billy.
Yeah.
I'll let you go. I know, but it was a really good episode for Billy. I think it's so weird. I don't know if this was intentional by the writers or it's just happening naturally, but you can see you could definitely see a character progression. You know, and so each time that we focus on someone, like when we had Kim focused episode with her and that girl that was the deaf girl that was in her class, that was great character progression for Kimberly. I think even though Billy wasn't the main I think Willy was the main I don't know who it's Willy and Billy. I think you still get an idea that Billy has grown during his time as a ranger already.
Right, like he didn't hesitate when the putties first attacked.
Yeah.
He didn't hesitate to fight with the rest of them.
No, he didn't get scared. He doesn't hesitate. His first instinct was to protect Willy. You know, it just shows like from episode 2 where he's going, Trini, don't go up there. It's high up. Like it's like, or Trini's like, Billy, don't go up there. It's high up. And Billy's like hiding behind a rock. He's trying to avoid a putty. Now he's like, yo, putties are here. Time to fight. Time to throw down.
Yeah.
So I think again, I don't know if it was intentional or if they were just like, yeah, whatever. But
I mean, whatever it is, it's good writing in an end of itself.
Yeah. I like where the characters are ending up and they're starting to end up because and they're definitely more of a team now than even though they've been friends this entire time. Like their teamwork, even though it was in Zack Snyder levels of slow motion, I did like how they created that circle around Willy.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, create the circle, protect the kid. You know, that was really cool.
They have this penchant for protecting children now.
I mean, I really hope another child doesn't get kidnapped next episode. I don't remember what's next episode.
But yeah, but like you touched on it, that was definitely one of the more awkwardly filmed and choreographed fights that I think we've seen.
Yeah, I just think that they do too much, and it's not a solo fight. Like, you have people, they hired actors that had some sort of martial arts background or athletic background. So Walter Jones, Austin St. John, and Thuy Trang, I think, all had martial arts backgrounds. And David Yost and Amy Jo Johnson had gymnastics backgrounds. So I think, like, when you have all them together in one scene, it's hard for them to all choreograph and coordinate with each other a TV level fight scene that we're used to seeing, like, nowadays.
If anything, I would say if you could even call it a fight scene against Bulk and Skull, was even better.
Yeah, because it was just fun. It was goofy.
Yeah.
You know, it was them.
But they did get to flex, though.
And I do like those moments because a lot of times people consider the Rangers like goody two-shoes, like Boy Scouts. But I like when the Rangers sass back a little bit.
They're the teenagers with attitude.
Yeah, and they showed a lot of that attitude, like, especially Billy.
Oh, yeah, but that's what's nice, where it's like, yeah, that was a biting comment, but it was a fairly justified one.
Billy coming with the sass. I love it. And then, man, yeah, that was a great scene. I like that because it shows, like, yeah, the Rangers they're constantly doing good and they're constantly busy and overachievers, but they got a little sass to them. Yes. They're still teenagers. They're not, like, perfect.
No.
You know, but I like it. Good episode. Guy was so cool. I don't know. I feel like I know I watched these episodes before. Like, this is not my first rewatch of the entire series since I was a kid, but I feel like even now, like, I think Guy, for some reason, Guy is way more iconic, and the same thing happened with King Sphinx. I feel like his appearance in this episode is so short compared to what I remember him doing. I feel like he was a big part of this episode in my mind, but he was just like, standard villain.
I also, even, like, the focus on Rita, I think, wasn't as much as it normally is.
No.
I think we spent a lot more with the Rangers themselves, and, like, yeah, they had to fight against Guy for, like, a good portion of the climax, but it didn't really feel like it overtook the episode.
No, and I think the less Rita we get, the more competent she seems.
Yes. I mean, she contributed when she needed to, and that was it.
Hey, this kid created a virtual reality simulation. That might be useful. Let me kidnap this kid, as opposed to, let me just create these creepy monsters that just like kidnapping children.
Yeah. And then that was the other question, where it's like, okay, how does this work? They had him kidnapped for, like, a fairly substantial amount of time, and they still didn't do anything with it. So at that point, that's just on them.
That's just on them. The kid was just having a blast in that little gyroscopic ball thing. The little gyro machine. But
here's the other question, is what happened to the other kids that they apparently kidnapped?
They all died. They're all dead. I mean, listen, the implications, right? If, like, only one kid came out of that monster.
Right. So I guess it worked at some point. It just took time.
Man, and just Willy, like, because the implication is that when they hit that eye with the power sword, Willy just shot out, and he just rolls off the grass like it's nothing. Like, there's just, like, a plume of smoke, and he's just like, whoa! And the Ranger's like, whoa, Willy, are you okay? And he's like, wow, Power Rangers. And I'm just like, okay, all right.
I mean, if it's a kid, and assuming that he wasn't injured, it's like, I think that's probably a normal reaction.
He probably has so much head damage, like head trauma, that they probably demorphed in front of him, and he's probably like, hey guys, like I said, he's like, hey guys, Power Rangers. We were just here, you totally missed them. And they're like, oh, we should get you to a hospital. We should get your head examined. But yeah, good job, Willy. I'm on the science fair. Proud of you, dude. Even though even though the system was trying to hold you down, you did it. And we're proud of you.
I might get a different lucky hat, though, next time, because I don't know how much that worked for him.
I love how we have no explanation why a train conductor's hat is his lucky hat.
Which is totally fine. Everyone has their own thing. It's just the fact that Billy specifically emphasized it. It's like, I don't know if I'd call it that at this point.
Whoa, Willy's lucky hat. And we're just like, what? Was this established? If so, not very good luck. I guess by lucky they meant just any type of luck. He even says like, "Man, I can't do anything right." Literally before they mention this is his lucky hat. And it's like, get a new hat, dude.
Yeah.
Get a new hat.
I agree.
What do you do?
Get one that has a little more versatility with what you can wear it with.
Get a helmet, because if you're shooting out of any other monsters, you're gonna need it. Dropping like 30 feet in the air.
Probably, assuming
that kid's got a spine of steel. He just walked that off. He's just like, I'm good, guys. I'm good. Hey, Power Rangers. That's pretty cool. Pretty radical, but
more phenomenal.
It is more phenomenal. Willy is more phenomenal. Willy should have became a Power Ranger.
Oh, that would have been cool.
Listen, get 35-year-old Willy to come back and be a Power Ranger in the 30th season. You hear me, Hasbro? I just gave you an idea. You're welcome. But yeah, Power Rangers.
Power Rangers.
That was more Power Rangers, and it's still good. It's still good.
Always good.
But I think that's gonna do it. Unless you have anything else you want to say.
No, honestly, I had a huge blast with that one. Where last week I think we talked was a little bit weaker. This I think I had even more fun with.
Yeah. All right, Nikki, where can the people find you?
You can find me at Twitter at EgglordNikki.
You guys can find me here on the Montyverse and on all of our social accounts at the Montyverse. If you liked the video, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and notification bell to let us know that you want us to keep making tons of Power Ranger content, as well as all the other content we've been making on the Montyverse. And until next time, guys, stay versed.